I'm drawing a card every day.
I used to do that too more often, and I always found it to be such a good practice. So I'm glad you're doing it.
Ace of Wands. Yesterday I drew the Two of Swords. Well, so the Ace of Wands is the beginning of you know, the fire element starts everything going. Yesterday it was the Two of Swords, which is the growth that can take place in darkness.
Oh.
And peace restored.
Wow.
As well as a difficult decision. I mean, I knew it was a difficult decision. I knew that was what the Two of Swords, but I had to look up for these other things, you know.
Isn't it interesting that it's directly related to the GeneKey's one?
I know.
It's awesome. Thank you, Divine, for staying consistent. Like, it just keeps keeping us on track, really.
Right. Okay.
I love it.
All of the aces represent the promise and opportunity of new beginnings.
Oh, we're in a new beginning.
Of course, you know, that's what I've been saying to myself every freaking day of my life, that there are opportunities. That any time now, there's so many opportunities. Be sure you grab those opportunities. And so I feel like I've done that.
You sure have. I've seen you do awesome with that. Really, generally seems like
I have to say that I think it was divinely wrought, and or I was pushed into it. You know.
Into which? Is there any specific, or just in general? Like,
well,
that's the pattern.
Just you know, like setting up this website deal. You know, I mean, where did the fuck did that come from? You
That
know?
is, I do agree, that must have been divine. That's been a really important piece of my journey, is when I have felt drawn specifically to some course or program or whatever. And people often doubt themselves, but I think that you and I would probably at some point be able to give some verbalization to what to look for, to tell the difference between that fear response, and I got to do this out of a place of fear, and the, wow, this is really an interesting opportunity, and I'm getting such a strong yes in my body, in my system, in my cards, whatever, because people don't know what that feels like.
Yeah.
And so any way that we can help them start recognizing that, it's super powerful.
Well, I have to start recognizing it first, for sure, and I don't recognize it.
My guess is you mean practice it, because my guess is you already know how to recognize it. You just haven't practiced it, you know, as consistent. Anyway, what else? What else?
New beginnings. You know, here I am at the end of my life. How can you be calling me to new beginnings?
You just moved in with community. You just let go of an abusive home situation. You are still alive. I doubt there's a person out there who thought you'd be alive still right now, right? Not even you. Here you are. So you've said, I can't live like this anymore. And we've changed a lot of the like this recently.
Wands are an active masculine suit. Whoever is holding a wand is using their right hand.
Yeah, that really does look phallic.
Which symbolizes action.
Now I need the card.
Here.
Okay.
Oh, you want the card?
I'll just do the card because I'm trying to, you know, anyway. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Male, masculine, phallic, right hand. Okay. What else?
Okay. Wade called this card the root of the powers of fire. The Ace of Wands is a card of eminent creation. I better write that down,
Also, direct in line with GeneKey 1.
GeneKey. I like the way you call it, GeneKey.
Yeah, so this is one of the things I guess I say different. I always, anyway, TV is another one that everybody's like, you say that so interesting. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm just saying TV. So, GeneKey.
I like GeneKey because it feels so jinky.
I like it. I like it too. Thank you. Thanks for noticing.
Yeah.
I'll keep, yeah. GeneKey.
So historically, the Ace of Wands is said to herald money, fortune, and inheritance.
Ooh. Yeah.
I read for maybe a year.
I remember you saying you did it at parties sometimes.
Every day, and I did it. I love doing it at parties. Brian.
Okay, yeah, my sweetheart.
That guy. Oh my God, he is so amazing. Anyway, I think...
Man, the smile on his face when he had that idea last night. I'm going to dress up like a pool boy and go knock on Jeanette's door and offer to do her, fix her
I loved
shower.
it.
And I
loved it.
do it. That's so good.
Yeah.
Because he's really been teased for being his silly self, and his silly self's pretty fucking great. So, yeah, that would be something that
That's
I'm
great.
excited for you to experience as well as respond to.
Expand.
Yeah, because he hasn't had as much positive reinforcement for his creativity. Like, he's so fucking creative, and a lot of it's like fast and cerebral, but something like that. He loves acting. He loves dressing up. So all of those are things to, like, yay, file that away about Brian. You know?
That's good to know. Well,
I've started writing Karen feeding manuals for all of us. Like, these are the things that are really great that you'll love to experience with this person, and these are some of those things that make them sad. Just basics, simple.
Has any of my smells gotten to you?
I think no, nothing's gotten to me. I think we should have a strategy for if I happen to need or want to be in your room and maybe you've used your essential oils somewhat recently. I think we just need to have a HEPA filter in there maybe.
I haven't used them at all.
We're unpacking things that maybe brought some with them. And so I want to reassure you that none of that has had a negative impact, and even if there is stuff, I can be like, oh, let's see if we can figure out what to do about this. You haven't used it yet, and there's lots of times you're in your room for quite a long stretch. I want to just see what happens, but yeah, please use it, especially the stuff that I know there's things that help you. I want you to do it.
I don't know what the HEPA filter even looks like.
Oh, I have one. I'll put it in there.
Okay.
You please use your things, okay?
So far, it's working out all right.
Yeah, it was just like I noticed some of your furniture. Like, I'm like, hey, this needs to be washed with vinegar and water, and you did it, and I definitely noticed it. And I want your needs met, and I appreciate, like, I feel so loved the way that you're willing to, well, what about this? What about this?
I love you.
Thank you. I really do feel that. See, we got emoji on there. See?
See, we're learning how to love each other in the little, like, day-to-day ways, not in the, like, we're friends and we only see each other a little bit. Your glasses are so pretty right now. I just have to say, they're just, like, spark. The pink is just shining. I love it.
These are very old glasses.
I just love those glasses because they're not boring in the slightest. I think they're very complimentary or flattering, and they're just a little sparkly. Like, I love it. I really do. You've been so good lately. Of, like, my body's starting to feel uncomfortable. I notice you don't tolerate like you used to. And sometimes you would be uncomfortable for so long. And it's so hard to have conversations about these sort of things. I think that's why you and I are in this evolutionary relationship, because it's our work to learn how and demonstrate and model and eventually teach. If you want to say, I'm just throwing things out there. You want to say, like, you know what, friend? Let's pretend I've got 3 months. How do we want to spend that together? How do we want to, in what way can I invite you to be a part of my conscious dying experience?
Well, wait a minute.
I'm recording it too, so you write whatever helps, but don't be afraid you can forget.
When will I ever listen to this?
That's part of our homework. That's something we need to, routines that we've been unable to do on our own, some of them we'll be able to do together.
Well, I really want to be able to catch that again. That was good. That was wonderful.
Also feel so loved in the way that you're being so present this morning. So thank you.
I do love you.
I don't ever doubt that. I don't ever doubt that. I promise.
And I want you to be showered with love. and I feel the shower just spurting out of my heart, and just squirting you all over. And you're just dripping now with that love that I've squirted all over you.
This is good. I'm going with it. I think like this is such a gift. Okay, repressive nature, depressive. The introverted nature of this shadow inevitably leads to depression. That fucking depression. The introverted nature of this shadow inevitably leads to depression. Inevitably. States of depression can be caused by the freezing of a low frequency emotional state due to mental collapse rooted in fear. Once fear takes over the physical system, the entropy goes on pulling more and more energy away from the surface of one's life. Such states can occur at different levels. Some can be permanent, others sporadic. Some can leave one bedridden, others can simply take away the luster in one's eyes. Once a depressive state has been fixed, it can only be broken by an individual and without help. The individual must face down the very fear that caused the depression and shift the frequency of their attitude on all levels. I think this is at least our second time through this particular stuff. I love it. Reactive nature - frenetic. The reactive side of this shadow manifests as a frenetic urge to escape the way one is feeling at all costs. Instead of moving in harmony with entropy by closing their doors and being alone, these people immediately increase their activity and contact with others. They become frenetic in their bid to suppress what is going on inside them and can become engaged in wild schemes or locked in monotonous patterns that quickly undermine their health.
And that's what I thought I was doing when
Right.
I started, looking for ways to make money and spending, starting this website thing. I thought I was going crazy that way.
Right. And I'm wondering if you thought you were
And
going crazy
maybe I
because
was.
it's only because it's counter. That way. Okay. The specific definition of crazy I understood that to be is it was counter to what the majority or culture would say was the right thing to do, but it was in line with your system or your intuition, right? In that case, I believe it's only crazy in contrast to the collective. It's actually you going, I am stepping forward. Hey, collective, it doesn't fucking work. You're killing me. But I'm a genius and I'm going to take this digital vehicle to create a immediate source of income. So you're taking advantage of what the market economy creates and you're like, I have to put some fucking money up. Okay, I'll do it. And then you bought a franchise basically, and we've just been in there like cleaning up and putting it together how we want it. Like it's a brick and mortar, but only in our imagination, in the field of infinite possibilities. By the common definition of crazy, yes, crazy. By my definition, based on how I've followed my path in order to get to right here, right now, is following that. Damn, I cannot deny this call. There is something about it. Everyone would say I'm crazy for spending the money. Fuck it, money's just fucking made up. We're gonna make so fucking much money with each of these vehicles, but this one in particular, because it's far more instant than the rest. And once it's launched, it's money ready. Most of our other stuff is gonna take some build up and some marketing event. So it was a genius thing to do. And it is very close to being ready to open the doors. They become frenetic in their bid to suppress what is going on inside them and can become engaged in wild schemes or locked in monotonous patterns that quickly undermine their health. Such people put themselves in great danger because they are moving in the opposite direction from the chemistry of their body. Their urge to escape their feelings opens them to all kinds of illnesses in their body that would otherwise never have troubled them. It's good to see you. I see you now.
You see me?
Yeah, you've been in a lot of pain, and
I haven't seen you in a little while. Yeah. But you're gonna be framed by the bushes. Hey, thanks for coming.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me.
you're so welcome. Thanks for finally saying yes.
I feel welcome.
Do you? Oh, good, good. Oh, that helps me to hear that. States of depression can be caused by the freezing of a low-frequency emotional state due to mental collapse rooted in fear. Some can leave one bedridden. Others just take away the luster. Yeah, this is where you're at. But remember, the gift of the melancholy is where we're headed right now. The first gift, freshness. The beauty of melancholy. In most of the ancient creation myths, one of the first manifestations in the Bible in Genesis, this is forever implanted in the Western psyche through the clarion call, "Let there be light." This first gift is rooted in this notion of light as the manifestation of creative energy in the universe. One of the other common creation myths is based upon sound, captured in the above words, spoken out loud by God in the Bible. Here in this first gift, we have the bringing together of these two essential principles of light and sound. The third great symbol of creativity unites these two principles through the symbol of fire. Fire is perhaps the greatest creative archetype since it not only consumes but also transforms. Whilst the second gene key indicates your true direction in life, oh cool, its programming partner, the first gene key, provides the actual energetic thrust to get you there.
Well,
Thrust.
you saw what I was holding there.
Totally.
I can thrust myself. I don't need no help. Any thruster.
Do you remember when we
Outside thruster. I got the thruster.
we came up with the phallus of creativity. I think I've already published this really short little video where we come up with that term, phallus of creativity, and then you just showed us a picture of it, and then you just described it. Do you want to go one more
No,
paragraph?
I think that's
God, that was
a good place to
exciting.
stop.
Yeah,
It's
talk
really
about
good.
cliffhanger, man.